been out of the gym for about a week because I was a little bit under the weather. But after a long layoff, I feel pretty rested and pretty strong. And I think I'm gonna hit legs tonight. It's good to hit a larger muscle group when you've been out of the gym for a while, because you just come back stronger and better. But anyway, I think one of the biggest barriers to success is feeling obligated to people and circumstances that no longer serve you. You know, so many people will stay in situations that are working against them or continue to be surrounded by people that no longer serve them. And I think this is one of the biggest barriers, because if you're not surrounded by the right energy, the right people, and the right circumstances that are required to reach your goals, you won't. You see, if you are surrounding yourself by low vibrational people, low vibrational situations, basically low vibrational energy, and you want to be vibrating up here, it's going to be virtually impossible. You know, I've never worried about people leaving my life. People have left my life, and I always see it as a positive thing, because the better I get, the less people are going to be there. That's just bottom line, you know. Even when people unsubscribe to my channel, I think I must be doing something right. I must be putting a message out there that's really weighing home with people, you know. So never worry about people leaving your life. Don't feel bad about it. And definitely do not keep people in your life that are working against you, that are negative, that are telling you can't do it, who are not working toward their own goals or achieving anything themselves. And definitely remove yourself from circumstances that no longer serve you, whether it's a relationship or a job or a living situation, whatever it is. You definitely don't want to stay in situations and circumstances that no longer serve you. That being said, we're going to go to the gym and we're going to hit some legs. And, maybe I'll have a little bit more to talk about at the end of this video. We'll see, huh? Well, I'm just about finished my pre-workout and I'm ready to hit some legs. Do some muscle, baby. This guy here, he's always here at midnight. I'm feeling my Wheaties. Let's do this.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right, like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
That was a pretty sick leg session, wouldn't you say? So I started out in the pit, and as you will notice, I did put the blocks on the platform to offer a deeper squat. You can't go as heavy when you squat really deep. I went all the way down so that my thighs were touching my calves and came back up. And I did 315, which is 3 plates on each side. And as you know, every time I squat or do anything that requires load on the knee, I use the Power Knee by Doceri Sport. These things are sick, dude. They take the load completely off the knee and protect the knee joint from damage. Also, if you have knee pain, I would highly recommend it. Of course, I wouldn't say that it's a replacement for seeing your doctor, like myself, to get your knees looked at if you're having problems, because you know, it's something that might be easily fixed with some kind of regenerative treatment. Anyway, also I want to thank Sick Aesthetics for sponsoring this video as well. And even though I don't always wear all their gear, I'm always carrying something of theirs. This is one of their gym bags, and I use it religiously. Anyway, so for the squats in the pit, I just added a plate for each set, up to 3 plates on each side, so 6 plates total. So that's what, 6 sets. And I alternated that with the calf press on this calf press machine. I love this thing because each side moves individually. And so if you have a weak side, it will definitely prevent the stronger side from compensating. And I went up to 5 plates and a 25 for each side on that one. And then I actually went on to do leg press on this machine, and I went up to 4 plates, adding a plate for each set, so that's 4 sets. And then I did some more calves in there. So I did a lot of calves on this particular machine, so I did the same exercise. It doesn't really matter. I mean, there is a benefit to doing different exercises because you target the muscle fibers differently, but I got a lot of volume in for calves. And then I was gonna do the lying leg curl, and I decided, nah, I'm gonna come over here and do my favorite, which, as you know, is the cable pulls for hamstrings. And I started at 120. I increased by 20 for each set up to 200, so that's 5 sets, and I did 10 reps each. And again, when you're doing this exercise, you want to pay attention to your center of gravity. So the heavier the weight gets, the more you have to adjust your center of gravity to prevent the weight from pulling you forward. And that was enough. I did 6 sets in the pit. I did 4 sets on the leg press, and I did 5 sets for the cable pulls, which was a really good volume session tonight. And as you can see, I'm here alone now here at Diesel Muscle. But hey, I felt really strong tonight. Like I said, I had had a week off. I was sick, but I always come back stronger after I've been down for a little bit. And so since my legs don't grow as easily, I like to hit legs after I've had a little time off because I'm really strong and rested and feeling, like I can hit a lot of volume. So we were talking a little bit about the barriers for success earlier in the video, and how one of the biggest barriers is not letting go of people or circumstances that are no longer serving you. I can't emphasize this more. My success in life has been largely due to the choices I've made in my life. Not luck. Of course, you put your mind to something and opportunities start to come your way, doors start to open, right? But largely the choices I've made in my life. There have been really good people in my life that no longer serve me after a time. And no disrespect, but it was time for them to go. And ironically, a lot of them left on their own, which was actually a good thing. I was very relieved when they left my life because I knew I had to take the next step higher to reach another level of success. And what you'll find is people that are no longer serving you, or circumstances that are no longer serving you, are like anchors around your ankle. They're like a ball and chain, no joke. I mean, when they talk about the ball and chain, that is not a joke, that is reality. People and circumstances that no longer serve you will hold you down, and you will never reach that next level of success in your life. I have reached many levels of success in my life, not because my parents were rich, not because I had things handed to me, not because of luck. It was because I was determined from a very young age to make my life happen no matter what. Yeah, my parents weren't perfect. They were great people. My family wasn't perfect, but they're great people. But there were things that I had to overcome, and there were things I had to reteach myself as a result of things that they taught me that they thought were right at the time for them or for me, right? But I had to take time in my life to analyze everything I've been taught, every program in my subconscious mind, to determine if it was still serving me. The things that weren't serving me, I consciously became aware of, and I started to change. And I do this on a regular basis because it's not concrete. It's always flowing. There's always a progressive movement forward in our success, in our life, in our ability to better ourselves, right? So what I do on a regular basis, not daily, not monthly, but, quarterly maybe, I sit down and I write the things that maybe are kind of irritating me a little bit, people or circumstances in my life that maybe are no longer right for me. And I write these things down, number them, and then I write solutions to every problem. Because another thing that's really important about achieving great things, great wealth, great health, great circumstances in your life is being solution focused and not problem focused. That's one thing that somehow always came natural for me. I was always focused on the solution. I've never been really a problem focused person. If there's a problem in my life, I look for solutions. That's what I focus on. If you focus on solutions, the problems go away. They resolve themselves. If you focus on the problem, you're just going to manifest that problem. It's going to become bigger. You're going to have more situations similar in your life, and that's what you're going to manifest. What you focus on is what you become, or where you go, or what happens to you, or the types of people or circumstances that come in your life. The more you focus on something, whether it's good or bad, the more it's going to magnify in your life and become your reality. So from a very young age, I realized that my brain didn't hang on to negative circumstances very well, which I think was a good thing. Of course, I've been meditating since I was 10 years old, something that my mom introduced me to early in life, and it served me well. I learned to focus my mind. I learned to let go, and I learned to focus in on the things that I wanted. I've always wanted happiness. I've always wanted peace in my life. I've always wanted that centering, and I've aimed for it all my life. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been circumstances in my life that have caused anxiety, have caused stress, but I don't stay in them very long. I think that's just a part of life. Sometimes we have to go through things to learn and to understand where we need to go and what we need to do. And sometimes people come into our lives, or circumstances come into our lives to show us what we don't want, or where we don't want to go, or what we don't want to do, right? So never, ever regret anything in your life. Never. Always be grateful for everything and every circumstance that came into your life, no matter how seemingly bad it was, because it taught you something, made you stronger, and it showed you the direction you want to go and where you don't want to be, right? Nobody has a perfect life. And I've known people that seemed to have perfect lives, and they were pretty messed up. They were pretty dysfunctional, and so were their families. So people that come from perfect families and perfect circumstances and everything's perfect, no, there's probably a lot of dysfunction going on there. Nobody's perfect. I'm glad my parents weren't perfect. My parents went through stuff. They've been together for like ever. I don't know how many years, 50 some odd years my parents have been together. And, you know, the things that they went through never bothered me. I just figured it's part of life. We're just going through this and we'll get through it and on to the next thing. As a kid, I was always focused on my own thing. I was never worried about what my parents were or weren't doing, or what friends were or weren't doing, or what people and my environment was doing. I never worried about that. I was always just in my own little world, doing my own little thing and making my life happen. And it served me well. That's something that we should continue to do as adults. You know, it's okay to have a plan, but don't be focused on the plan. Be focused on the ultimate goal, the target, where you want to go, because guess what? The universe is going to determine how you get there. It's like medical school for me. That was always in my plan. I didn't know the exact path I was going to take. I thought I was going to go to conventional medical school. I thought I was going to be either a cardiologist or an orthopedic surgeon. That's where I was headed. Circumstances changed my direction in life. At the time, I saw it as a negative thing, but it turned out to be a very positive thing, because my delay in going to medical school helped me to understand the direction I needed to go. Now I'm a regenerative sports medicine doctor. I don't do surgery. I do regenerative treatments that help heal and repair the body, reverse aging and disease, and I get people better. If I had done orthopedic surgery or cardiology, doesn't mean that those doctors are not helping people, but it would not be ultimately helping heal people, get their quality of life back, and show them that there are options outside of surgery. Sometimes surgery is necessary, but I'll be honest, it is overprescribed. There are so many options for people that don't include surgery that your cardiologist or your orthopedic surgeon is not going to tell you about, because they're not trained to tell you that there are other options. They're trained to tell you, this is what I do, you came to see me, this is my specialty, and this is what I'm going to recommend. Okay, you come to see a doctor like me, and it's going to be, okay, let's look at all your options. Maybe you do need surgery. Maybe you do need to go see a specialist outside of what I do. Maybe I need to refer you out, or maybe, just maybe, and most likely, there's something I could do for you to get you better without all that. So anyway, that's the direction my life ultimately went. I'm helping people. I'm taking regenerative medicine globally, and it has been an amazing ride so far. And I am helping people get their quality of life back. I'm helping people see their options, and I'm empowering people to be in control of their own health care. I wrote a book. It's called The Pain Solution, and there's a link in the description below. If you're interested in purchasing the book, I highly recommend it. not because I wrote it, but because what this book offers is solutions to every problem that ails you concerning your health, mental health, physical health, and the like. Regenerative medicine is a specialty area of medicine that heals the body and reverses the effects of aging and disease. And my book is the A to Z in helping you reverse the process of disease and aging and so forth. Many people come to me, my medical practice, they have 20, 30 symptoms. They think they're dying. They think they've got MS. They think they got cardiovascular disease. They think that they've got something really serious. We do a 6-week protocol to heal the gut. That's where we start. And by the time that 6 weeks is over and they come back to me, to my office, the majority of their symptoms are gone. So that just tells you that there is an intrinsic ability of the body to heal, but unless you know how to tap into it, it'll never happen. So the direction I ultimately went with medicine is the direction I needed to go. It's my purpose, it's my life goal, and it's my destiny. And, you know, I'm helping people. And if you're doing things that aren't helping people, then you should probably rethink your destiny and your path, because everything you do should be to help other people better themselves and better their lives. Anyway, so barriers to success. Remove circumstances and people from your life that are no longer serving you. Some people are very codependent, and that's very hard to do. But I promise you that you will be better off without those things in your life. You will be free, you will feel relieved, and your life will change for the better exponentially. Hey guys, I'm Victoria Munoz, and I'm gonna sign out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit that notification bell so you get all the notifications for the really cool videos to come. And hey, subscribe to my newsletter. It's completely free. You get success tips, health tips, the video, and the detailed workout. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.